Hey guys, this video is going to be the shopping haul portion for the recent trip. As you are aware, I took a trip to New York for part personal, part business, and on the part personal side, I went shopping. The video footage showed you stores such as Jack's and Lot Less. To me, those are like the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar style stores for the New York area. They're the budget-friendly stores, and of course that's where I wanted to be in doing this shopping haul, so I can show you how you can take budget-friendly items or inexpensive items and make your home look more expensive or more luxurious without breaking the bank. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you some of the items that I purchased during that recent shopping haul, and then later in a video I'll show you how you take those items and you bring a design together. So the first thing, this item came from Jack's, and anytime you go to the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, pick a dollar store, you always want to make sure that you get all of your little handy dandy gadgets or items you need for your kitchen utensils and accessories. So this particular one is a multi-function jar opener, and you can see that it allows the opening of jars, a larger size, a medium size, and here it is the smaller size. And basically it's just gonna allow easy grip to grip and turn to open the jars. This little handy dandy gadget was for the low price of $2.99 at Jack's. So Jack's was the first store that I went to, and this would definitely come in handy. So I wanted this and I picked this up. If you like, my family and I, we always have a lot of potato chips and cookies and stuff in the cabinet, but some kind of way you can never find the clips to keep the bags closed and keep them fresh. So normally I get the all black ones, but I said okay, I'll just get a different color. And as you can see, it's a variety of clips in here. 15-pack magnetic bag clips, and hopefully they'll be able to help us stay organized. And you can see right here that they all have the nice grip on them at the end, so I'll just be able to open and close them with ease. And it looks like they're pretty good quality too. Even if some of them don't hold up, it's enough in this bag where I should have a sufficient number, so you can kind of see. Very sturdy, very durable, and the bag of these were $5.99. So let's just kind of see how these do. I'll try these out and just see how these work out for me. So that store also was Jack's. Jack's and Lot Less was, those two stores were right across the street from each other, so I didn't have to go far to get some of these deals. The next item, this is a Jack's as well. I'm still trying to figure out what store I was in when I purchased what, but the tags on them still help me. So this is an egg bin, and obviously this is more of a design feature than necessarily a need, because when you buy your carton of eggs, they do come in the carton, but oftentimes you have to open the carton to see how many more are left, or how many are left in there. So this is just a nice way to keep and display your eggs, so you know how many you have, so you don't have to deal with the carton itself. And also this is one where if you don't want that carton sitting in your refrigerator, you can just take them out the carton and put them in here. It looks a little bit nicer, and hopefully with this it keeps them just as fresh. So space saver, egg bin with lid, and it actually holds 14 count vice of 12. So very hard, durable plastic. I really like this, and I wanted to try this as well. So I got those items for my kitchen accessories, just to add to that. And then I started seeing other kitchen items that I could use to actually bring a design together. So the first thing I'm going to show you, and again, this was a collage of things that I was purchasing. And this was actually a lot less right across the street, but I'll show it to you now. This is a placemat setting. This is a placemat set of 4, and it's just for indoor, outdoor use, and it's a wipe clean. So you can kind of see that this setting has wine. It's a wine setting. And the reason why I wanted this is because outside on my patio area, where I'm not going to care as much if food items or drinks are accidentally spilled or if someone wastes it, because I can just easily wipe this off. I can leave it out there overnight. I don't have to worry about fixing the table and then bringing everything in, because these are basically for the weather. Just wipe clean and keep it moving. But these were $4.99 a pack, and I like things to be what I call balanced. I do some things where I will switch it up, but I got 2 packs, so that will give me a setting for 8. I don't intend to do a setting for 8. I wanted 6, but of course, when it's in packs of 4, you have to get the 2 and go over. But $4.99 for a pack. Wipe clean, indoor, outdoor use. And I just basically like I said, the picture on it, because I'm actually gonna do a intimate setting, like a dinner setting at night, where I will have wine glasses, wine, maybe the fireplace going, maybe that'll be a steak night or something like that. And I just want to give that picture as a backdrop, more of wine, dinner wine, and then relaxation. So that's why I got these. A lot less, $4.99 a pack. I picked up 2 packs of those. One of the favorite things that I like to do in my designs, one of them is a tablescape. I love to do tables. Ever since I was young, I've always loved dishes and china and glassware, and it kind of grew on me, and it's just become one of my favorite things. So anytime I am looking for items to put a shopping haul together, I always look for something for the table. The kitchen is the heart of the home, and so I like to bring the tablescape together in different designs and variations. But I was in Jack's, and I just found some incredible deals on some very inexpensive but beautiful plates, and I just had to have them. So the first one I'm going to show you, they call this Octagon, and it is 11-inch plates, and it's 10 count. So I'm not sure how well the lighting and the camera is showing up, but this is actually a rose gold lace. You can see the pattern here, so that's why they call it Octagon. It's a deep rose gold, 11 plates, and this is actually, it's just incredible. It's beautiful. Let me just pop this open so I can give you a better view of how these are going to look. And this set was $10.99, so it's roughly $1 a plate. Math is not exact, but close enough. So as you can see, this plate, and you can see just from the design right here why they call it lace. But the pattern is very nice. Again, it is a very beautiful rose gold. But remember, this was a budget-friendly shopping haul that I was doing, and you can tell because this plate is plastic. Very lightweight. But when the plate is put in a tablescape, you won't be able to really tell, or you won't really care about the material itself. The design will come together. So I wanted to show you these. These again are 11-inch plates, and I have 10 of them, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. So I picked up 1 set of those. I really didn't need a lot of rose gold, but in addition to the plates, because when I do a smaller setting, or when I want to do hors d'oeuvres or something like that, and I don't want the full plate, I can still do a rose gold setting without, again, breaking the bank. So I also picked up, and I'm trying to open these so you can get a better view as well. Things just look a little bit different when it's in plastic and when it's out of the plastic, especially when you combine the camera and the lighting and the time of day. So I picked up the 11-inch ones, and now here's a 10 count and 9.25 inch plate. So this is the saucer equivalent right here. This is the saucer equivalent, and so you can kind of see how that will come together. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And what I can do, if I really, so you can kind of see how I can line it up exactly how it goes. But what I can do is I can tilt this just a little bit to give a different pattern. You see that? You see how you can either put it straight, exactly how it goes right there, or you can just angle the one on the top, and it gives the plate setting a whole different pattern and dimension. These two were must-haves. I wanted those in the rose gold, and again, I just picked up one set of plates. The plates again were $10.99, and I picked up one set of what I'll call the saucer plates. These were $7.99 for the saucer plates, but in addition to the plates, I got one pack of napkins. Of course, these are paper. Again, budget friendly, $3.99. But I'm going to, in the design, when I do the design with these napkins, I'm gonna show how you can use budget-friendly napkins to make a beautiful tablescape as well. So you can see that these napkins have the rose gold, same as the Octagon plate, but it also has gray and it has white. So these three will be my background colors. Remember, in the color palette series, we talk about what are the background colors. My background is already gray and white in one of the rooms where I can use this design, but these will build on the background color. So I can easily pull in gray decor, white decor. The rose gold will be my pop of color, the accent color, and it will be beautiful. And you won't even notice as much or focus on the fact that these napkins are tissue or paper. They're not cloth napkins. The napkins were $3.99, and because I don't plan to do a whole lot of decorating with them, probably a service for 4, I just got the one pack of napkins. So that is that one set, plates, saucers, and the napkins to create a complete set. Some people will call this gray, some people will call it pewter, some people will call it silver, but it's in the family of. So I got a set of these. These Octagon plates are beautiful, and they just add another dimension to your table setting because they're not standard round and they're not square. So I got a set of these. These two came from the same store. It's a 10 count. They too were the same price, but unlike the rose gold ones, with this set, I'm going to try these miniature bowls. So instead of the saucers, I don't think they had the saucers in stock actually, but I picked up this 5-ounce bowl, 10 count. There's not a price on here, so I don't remember the price of this, but it had to be somewhere around $5.99, $6.99, somewhere in there. So with this set, this is how I'm going to do this set, and I'm going to do the plates and the saucers for this. Now, similar to the napkins that I picked up for the first set, here I picked up, again, napkins that pull in the base or accent color. So because this is that shiny silver. I got 1 pack of napkins that has the shiny silver. And again, gray, I have the gray here, I have the white, that's already my background colors in the particular breakfast nook area where I intend to use this. So all of that is covered. When you go and purchase your home decor items in decor, keep in mind the color palette process of making sure that what you're selecting will go with your background colors. All colors do not go everywhere, they just don't. Doing home decor and designs for your home is no different than putting an outfit together for yourself. And one important factor to keep in mind is that you have to be cognizant of where you're going to use the items, how you're going to use the items, and what are those fixed colors that will not change in the background. Once you determine that and figure that out, that'll give you a better idea of what colors to select or to choose to make your design well coordinated or very cohesive, unless you intend to change the paint, the furniture, whatever, you know, are the fixed objects in the background. If not, you more than likely, if you don't include or consider your background colors, will have a color mismatch of some sort. In some designs, people like pops of color, and you just, you know, you like it however you like it. But if you want that well coordinated design, the background does matter. That is the important point to consider. So a plate set, a bowl set, and the napkins, that's going to be a second budget-friendly design that I'm going to do. Jacks and Lot Less, oh my gosh, they just have so many things, ceiling to floor, and you just go in and you look through and you can find all types of things. I try to make sure that when I'm purchasing, I don't overbuy. So the items that I pick out are not just items that I bring to my home and I have lying around the house somewhere. The intent when you select home decor is to use the items and know what design that item will fulfill. Now, you may not have all the pieces at once. No one does. I have to shop around for a couple of weeks or months, if not a little bit longer, and then you finally will pull your design together. But for every item that I pick out, I have at least some idea of the room that the items are going to go in and what type of design I'm going to pull together, whether it's a seasonal design or something that I can use year round. That's why I constantly talk about the color palette process and how that process helps you in pulling your colors together. And if this is the first time that you're viewing one of my videos and it's this video, please look back at the color palette series videos that I put out a couple of weeks ago. Matter of fact, I will link one of those videos at the end of this one so you can clearly see what I'm talking about. And the palette process works for every room, throughout every space in your home. It even works for your front porch, your back porch, and those types of things. So moving right along. As I said, tablescapes are one of my favorite designs to do. And with the recent shopping haul, I definitely found some great deals. This next set of plates, I have already taken them out of the package, but I have another set, so I'll be able to tell you the price. These plates came from Jack's. Rectangular style plate, plastic. I tap it so you can clearly hear. It's durable enough for the table setting, but you know, it's definitely not gonna hold a Thanksgiving meal. So I really like this because I like the rectangular style, and I like the fact that the plate, if you look at it from the side, it has a little slope. It's not flat. It swoops or slopes right in the middle. You can see it there a little bit, but it's not a standard circular plate. Budget friendly, so that's definitely what I like. And from the back where the plate has this little grooved right here. It allows the plate to clearly sit up off the table just a little bit to give it more depth, more dimension, more of a design or flair. It doesn't sit flat on the table. So I purchased a pack of standard white ones. They do come 10 in a pack. I opened these already because one or two did get damaged, but I only needed a service for 6 at most. Well, eight would be the most, but my tables are serviced for 6, but I also wanted some extras in case something else happens. And so I definitely have enough here to do what I needed to do. These plates were $10.99. They came from Jack's, and then here is the matching salad plate. And you can see that I have sufficient salad plates, and these were these were $8.99. They call this color pearl. And so what I really like about this again is just the way that you situate the plates will help make another design all by itself. And I'm just going to open these salad plates just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, similar to how we just did with the Octagon plates. So I can take, of course, this plate and sit it like this. I can do it like this, or I can do it like this and have silverware on this side and a napkin or some type flaring up like that, or I can do it on an angle like that and create a flare effect off one or two of the sides. So it's various variations that you can do with these types of plates just to give the pizzazz just from the plate alone. And again, this one too, it has that swoop effect, so it too sits up a little bit off the table if you use just the salad plates. And again, this is the Pearl collection. Durable enough to serve a meal, but definitely not, you know, for Thanksgiving with all of the heavy food. So basically a light meal, but just couldn't beat the price. $10.99 for the plates, $8.99 for the salad plates, and you get a service of 10, and they say it's exquisitely curved dinnerware. So Jack's is definitely a place that if you're ever in the New York area, you can just Google. They have a lot of the stores. Do look up Jack's and do go there and look and see what they have in stock, because it definitely is a great place to go for budget-friendly decor to refresh your home or any space. Okay, so here's the same plate, but it's in more of, I'm gonna call this a champagne color. I love to decorate in the family of gold. So I've already taken the wrapper off of these two because I wanted to check them, and one was damaged, but I still have enough for any design setting that I want to do. And here again is the salad plates for those. So, well, they actually call this true gold. This is gold, they call it gold. I called it champagne, but this Lillian brand, they had this in stock at Jack's, and very popular brand. The whole shelf was literally a lot of this, but those were the colors that I wanted, and that worked for me. In addition to that, I saw the most beautiful silverware. I just could not refuse it. I got 2 sets of this silverware. I'm now opening the box so I could just give you a better view of it. This came from Jack's. No, this came from Lot Less. Remember, Jack's was on one side of the street, Lot Less was on the other. Both of them are the Family Dollar style equivalent stores. That's my perception of it based on the prices, but budget friendly, and you go in there and you can just find some great deals. So they call this Metropolitan, and this was from lot less than it was, $39.99. I took this sleeve off, but look at this silverware. Silver on the top with gold on the bottom. This is beautiful. I'm gonna see if I can pull one of them out of here, and I probably can't because they have it tacked down so tight. Well, yeah, I can. But that popped off. There we go. And then look at it from this way. And of course, by it being so shiny, look at the gold on the bottom. Okay, so this set is absolutely beautiful. This is a Hollister set. I'm gonna show it to you up front like this one more time. I got 2 sets of this. 20-piece Metropolitan gold silver blend. Can't go wrong. This set can easily be my accent set for this. It can easily be my accent set for this. And when I really want to add a pop of color to an otherwise standard set, I can take that same set and accent like this, and then add silver or gold, since the top is silver and the bottom is gold. So again, as I said, home decor designs are all about knowing where you're gonna put the items and how you can pull them together. In addition to those 2 sets, I picked up a Lillian set, all gold. This was my budget-friendly set. It's plastic, but it's beautiful, it's pretty. I just wanted this set to kind of add a little pizzazz and flair to the table. So when the plates are plain, you can spruce it up a little bit with your napkins, your napkin rings, or the flatware itself. When those things are plain, you can change it up a little bit by having a more decorative plate, a plate that has a little design, depth, or dimension. And so you can see how one can play off the other or complement the other. The entire table setting does not have to be fancy. You don't want things competing with each other, more or less. Okay, so let me show you some other things that I also picked up. I didn't show this earlier, but in addition to these that I just showed you, I picked up some napkins that's going to match them perfectly well. You can see that. I want to make sure you can see this, so let me pull it up. And so I can complement it like that. You can see. I also picked up some shower ring holders. This one is more silver and this one is more brushed nickel. Not sure how well it shows up for you, but that's the color. This is more of a brushed nickel, and this is more of a true silver. And again, they were $4.99 per pack. So I like them because the top of them have, you know, some designs on them right here. So you can see this one. And then I just show you this way, this one. I also picked up some glasses, but these glasses came from Macy's. I didn't pick up anything else from Macy's. Well, I did. I picked up a dress, but I'm going to show you the glasses in this haul. Now these glasses, I picked up 2 sets. One set I had to return to the store and get it reordered because it was damaged, and so my second set just came in today, and I am excited. Look at that. It's a little bit dusty, but you can see that the glass has a pattern. You can see the pattern of the glass as I'm turning it. I put it in front of this white styrofoam so it'll be easier to see the design of the glass. So I got 4 of these. 4 of these. excuse me, I have 8 of these. It's 4 in a set. So I am very excited to decorate with these. And as I go through and pull out more stuff, I kind of revert back to what can I do with it? What can I do with it? Okay? For one, I can do this. And again, because this glass is clear, you might can't see as well. I can put this glass with this. So these glasses were originally, I believe, let me check, they were $50 or $60, and then they had them marked down to $40. And the particular day that I was in the store, this is Macy's in New Jersey. This was a New Jersey store in a mall. They had these glasses for $30 for a set of 4. So I obviously needed 6, so I got 2 sets, and these are going to look beautiful in an upcoming tablescape. I'm going to show you 2 more items, and then we're going to call that success for this shopping haul and this edition of Freddie's Fantastic Finds. Okay, it took a little bit, but I now have this open. So this was a bazaar in New York where we went, and I was looking for some unique items. I saw a lot of jewelry, they were selling foods and stuff, but of course I didn't want or need any of that. But there was this one vendor who was there, and this was still in the area of kitchen and kitchen decor. This was right after I saw the beautiful plates, and I saw these coasters that this one husband and wife team, they have a business, so I will put the link to her website in the description box for this video. But she had the most beautiful resin coasters that she makes. What really drew my eye to this is this beautiful tray that came with it, and let me just kind of show you this. She did a beautiful job. These are handmade by this young lady, and then her husband is part of the team with her, but you can just see the detail of this. I really love it. So this is the back of it, and then of course, you know, very nice sturdy tray. She has the gold handles here. This is raised. You can feel the flower effect, and then you can see the saying that she has on here. And she has some with different sayings, but of course this one just says, "All that I am or hope to be, I owe it to my mother." So this tray with 4 of these, I'm only showing you 2, but with 4 of these was the fantastic find of the day. I was really excited to get those. So that completes this episode for this shopping haul. I hope you will connect with me again for more videos, more shopping hauls. I have a whole lot more content that's coming out. We're gonna go back to color palette series as we begin to pull our fall decor together. So I just got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm trying my best to get that content to you soon to give you some ideas and design tips on how you too can change your space as it relates to this video on a budget. This is Freddie King's Home Decor. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll see you in the next one.